Hello, my mimics, and welcome back to the Mimic Commentary, episode 75. Before we go do the Wandering Mausoleum, I want to go back to that Trina Lily. I was editing the footage, and I just, that's when the brain blast hit me, what I was missing. It was all right there. We had all the pieces, but we were just missing the connections. So we're going to go hit that up. And then we'll talk, while we're doing the Mausoleum, we're going to talk some Night of the Black Knives stuff, I think. Okay, so this is where our Trina Lily was. We see we see a few spirits. Some are red, some are angry. Some are blue, not angry. Then we see the library where, hey, get out of here. We see the library where we know Renala is. Now, we don't know what great rune Renala has in the Amber Egg. However, we know that the material required by the Amber Egg, cradled by Renala, which houses a great rune, can birth people anew. So the egg has a great rune, and that great rune from the Elden Ring can birth people anew. And we see these spirits, and then we see where rebirth is happening. Okay? Spirits, rebirth. There was also a bunch of Arteria leaves there, and we're playing around with the idea that Arteria leaves might be representing Radagon. What's the other thing that we need? Oh, yes. Here we go. It is our spirit ashes. A floating spirit that illuminates its surroundings, prone to tears. Tears. Larval tears, sacred tears, silver tears, cerulean tears, crimson tears. Prone to tears, the jellyfish girl searches for her distant home. Not woman, girl. Will bravely spew poison at foes on her summoner's behalf. It seems her name is Aurelia. Okay. So we have Aurelia. Think of Aurelia, where she comes from. We'll get there when we get there. But a child spirit. Are we looking at spirits of children being reborn by the Amber Egg? We also have the connection to perhaps Melina is a reborn Marika. Is Radagon reborn from anything or anyone? I think those are all interesting things to discuss. All right. Now that was the Trina Lily. That I feel like that is a more interesting read on that Trina Lily. Now I want to talk about all this stuff, but I want to make sure the Wandering Mausoleum isn't wandering. Oh, and it's not right now. Is it done? Is it not gonna? That's interesting. It's not moving. I've never seen this before. Is it sleeping? Do they fall asleep? I don't know if they fall asleep. This one is like the most annoying to... Do they fall asleep at night? At late night? Is that a thing? This one's annoying to get to because you have to use a spirit spring, and I think it has to walk towards you. Let's see if I make it. See, it's like it's too far away. We're gonna try one more time, and then we'll talk Night of Black Knives. Well, so. You know, the Night of Black... I wasn't close enough. The Night of Black Knives... And we can go up here, but we're not going to. So the Night of Black Knives... Roger says Lunar Princess Rani's behind it. It kills Godwyn the Golden. Godwyn the Golden is the creator of the Dragon Cult. The ancient dragons are tied to the Sun Realm. So are the Mausoleum Knights because of the Death Birds. Please make it... Alright, maybe... What if I hit it? Will that wake it up? I think it needs to walk a bit closer. How annoying. I think because it's late night. Alright, well, I guess I'll farm these guys while we chat. So let's... I want to think about who are the parties involved. And what could they want? I guess the first main thing we should be looking at is what happens after the Night of Black Knives. We get Deathroot. using runes stolen from the stolen rune of death that used to be part of the Elden Ring. Deathroot creates those who live in death. They're all Sunrealm guys. And D says that it's Sully's order. It's Sully's grace. It's a thing that should not be. It's against the Golden Order. So the outcome of the Knight of Black Knives is something that hurts the Golden Order. We don't know how the Golden Order is created yet, but to me, you know, I feel like it's the Sacred Order. Hey, what are you guys conferring on? Ah, you're talking about the stone. Try head. That's not... Oh, that's gross. Does he have... What is he looking up at? The sky. Somber smithing stones come from the sky. So the Golden Order is like essentially under attack. The Golden Order comes from the Elden Ring. That we learn from D. He talks about how he follows the... What does he say? Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold. And then we have from our pots... The Golden Order has no mercy for those who trespass beyond life's bounds. So you're supposed to be dead. You had your time to shine. You have to stay dead. Not these guys, though. These guys aren't living in death. They're just ghosts. So this is okay. It's really the Sunrealm soldiers that are the issue. You know, those guys are the problem. The Mariners are the problem. The Deathbirds, oh geez, they're a problem. These guys are just serving an oath. And I'm going to lose my Great Room by screwing around. Okay, so we got to kill these guys first. One thing that's interesting is, you know, the first Wandering Mausoleum that we did, the destroying, like stopping the bell will unsummon these guys, but not here. These guys will always... keep spawning. We'll leave one group alive so I can show you that. But it's interesting that Liurnia has like this magical presence in some way where these things don't need a bell to continue their like duty. Man, he juked me. Okay, so the Golden Order is what's under attack. Who has issues with the Golden Order? Well, so we can deduce the Sun Realm has issues with the Golden Order. They don't like how the Elden Ring is ruling things. Oh, geez. The Carians don't like the Golden Order. I mean, we already could deduce that from Ronnie is part of the... Ronnie is part of the conspirator. She essentially, you know, is the one who organizes it according to Roger. As a Carian, we learn from the telescope that... Here we go. Oh, he's waking up. Oh, wow, you can actually see it wake up. Oh, it was sleeping. It was sleeping. During the age of the Erd Tree, Carian astrology withered on the vine. The fate once written in the night sky has been fettered by the Golden Order. So the Erd Tree, that's also part of the Golden Order. But maybe not all of the time. Or the Golden Order could be older than the Erd Tree is what I'm trying to say. So the Carians have an issue with the Golden Order because of their night sky. The Sun Realm has an issue with the Golden Order. And the Scions of the Eternal City, the Black Knife Assassins, they have a problem with the Golden Order. Melina, who may be a reborn Marika, she chooses our Tarnish to become Elden Lord, even though it could violate the Golden Order. Even if it does violate the Golden Order, that's what she says. Gosh, how annoying is this? So Melina against the Golden Order. She is going against the Golden Order. The Two Fingers, they want us to become Elden Lord because they say it's going to restore the Golden Order. Though that isn't really looking like that's the case. I think I screwed that one up. So our thing that we have to deduce is what exactly is the Golden Order? And how does the Rune of Death spreading through the Great Tree roots sully the Golden Order? Oh, please, please. Oh, goodness gracious. So that's what I'd like you to think about. In my recent video, you know, I mentioned that one of the Mending Runes is just a continuation of the Golden Order. Oh, frickin' finally. And some people, they're like, nah, that's not what's happening. Something else is happening. Look at all these lost trapped souls. Very similar to what we see in Noxtella. Was it Noxtella? These guys remind me, they're kind of barnacle-y, kind of look like eyes. They got the screaming faces. They remind me, was an Ainsel. We don't know it's Noxtella. Oh no, we knew it was Noxtella. Dragonfoot Soldier Noxtella. So, I think we can use this to deduce that some soul manipulation was happening by that giant... I'm going to call her the Eternal. I'm going to call her that giant Eternal. I'm thinking some rebirth shenanigans were happening in there. I mean, we see these things on the Wandering Mausoleum, which can duplicate memories. It's got Spirit Calling Bell. It's a giant Spirit Calling Bell. And beneath the giant throne woman, we got Great Ghost Glovewort, which is given to tribute to those who died in most glorious of deaths. That's used to upgrade Spirit Ashes. Yeah. This has that kind of black architecture that we've seen in the Underground. It has a very similar chandelier to the kind of candle stands near below the well. Interesting enough, though, we got Hoodigan in here. Hey, what are you doing in here, buddy? What's going on? Different types of chests. Very silvery, very black. White remains duplicate Godric the Grafted. We can duplicate a memory of someone who held a great rune who is a demigod. So we'll see what that leads to. Yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little kind of like thinking on Night of the Black Knives, all these people coming together who don't like the Golden Order. We got Sunrealm, which is a whole host of people. Wraithcallers, Royal Revenants, Banished Knights, the Ancient Dragons. They don't like Golden Order. The Carians, at least Ronnie. She doesn't like the Golden Order. Are you gonna teleport? You bastard. Okay. I think if I do... that should be good. Oh, good. One hit was all I need. Shield Bash. We'll explore this another time. We don't want to cross under the bridge yet. Shield Bash is brace behind a shield before using body weight to ram foes while maintaining guarding stance. So someone in this area blocking with their shield. This is on the bridge or beneath the bridge. So someone guarding the bridge, someone guarding the academy with a shield wall. Or attacking the academy with a shield wall. They got this far on the bridge. Makes sense why you'd have a shield wall on the bridge, because arrows or magic can be coming down at you. So yeah, Sunrealm. Dragons, dragon worshippers, anti-Erdtree because of the sun. Royal Revenants, all these castles. Maybe Godwin. Oh, if I pop... can I pop a 2,000? Yeah, let's do that. Is that enough? Not enough. Few solid runes left, but it's not enough. There we go. Carians, at least Ronnie. Other Carians. Did we get... oh, Rykard and Radon are also... we know that the siblings. from Roger. Right? Lunar Princess Rani, one of the children born to King Consort Radigan and his wife Renala, demigod and sister to General Don and Prey Rykard. So perhaps Rykard, oh goodness, Rykard, Radon, and Rani, and maybe even Renala. The scions of the Eternal Cities, who, thinking Eternals, Marika the Eternal. Yeah, why would is Marika a agent working with the Eternals or against them? She is Marika the Eternal, but she seems to be the only one left. Not many other Eternals running around. Interesting thought. Okay, what is this? First off, dung. Trina Lily, under the bridge, we see, looks like that's the Church of Vows, Study Hall, Gate Town. What can't we see? We can see the Erd Tree, can't see the Academy. Bell Towers, can only see, you can see 4 of them. Wizard Tower. I don't know what is this Trina Lily? I see a castle. But it looks like a lot of people might not be fans of the Golden Order is what I'm getting at. And it's important to understand what the Golden Order is and why would they be against it. And when I think order, the order of how things are supposed to be, why are they supposed to be that way? And what does that mean? So if we can learn the ways of the Golden Order fundamentalists, what do the Golden Order fundamentalists believe? What are the fundamentals of the Golden Order? Well, then I think we unlock what's going on. Why are people against it? Chapter 3, the video series, part of the remembering Elden Ring's never-ending story and all that jazz. Prophesizing Elden Ring's never-ending story and telling Jack's never-ending story. That video series, chapter 3 has to do with explaining exactly how the Golden Order works. And every single hit missed. Very cool. So I think I got a pretty good grasp on what exactly the Golden Order is. I haven't seen many people talk about it the way that I do. So I'm probably, when I do, probably my next mainline lore video will go over that, because understanding the Golden Order and exactly what it is, why people have a problem with it, and why it is so necessary to tell the story as the way it's told, I think you really got to understand what it represents, how it works. It really just makes everything make sense to me. When I first when I was doing a playthrough, it was a first really lore through. I was doing the Guts cosplay, and I was kind of doing mimic commentary. I was paying attention to where things were. I was exploring. I was trying to role play as that character. And when I got the final quest, or the final item for Gideon's quest, that unlocked a bunch of lore for me. Where are we exploring? Oh, we're exploring the back way. Do we want to do that? Bunch of bats. Oh, and a Trina Lily. Okay, so this is, we want to explore here. I just think it's so cool. You explore this stuff, you find Trina Lilies. All right, Trina's Lily. What do you see? Glintstone, not much. So the only place really to look, What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Let's hit him with a... Let's shoot him. Just for fun, huh? 254. Can I do this? I don't think I've ever used a great bow before in these games. Okay, no, that's not. This looks like Goff's great or Hawkeye. Goff? Go? I think it's Goff. We'll try one more time. Got him. I don't think that's gonna... They're not gonna bother me. I'm gonna try one more time. We're just fooling around. Yeah, knocked him off his horse. Does he resummon the horse if he knock it off? Hey, knock it off. No, okay. What does St. Trinos want us to see? The Belfry Towers. I don't think those are gonna reach me. Oh, they can reach. No, they can. Okay, so the Belfries. She just wants us to see the Belfries. The Belfries with 3 bats under the academy. Sleep, oh sleep. Someone else found this. I wonder what... you guys tell me what you think about this one. All right, we you know, I'm finding the lilies. I can't figure them all out. Where was I going with this? I don't remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the playthrough I did. Oh gosh, I just like completely blanked out on what I was saying. Well, we got some of our mimic snakes hanging out in the glintstone, hanging out by the academy. They cast sorcery spells. Do they have... Are those fake eyes? Crystal breath, just like Seat the Scaleless. Yeah, okay. What was I saying? I was talking about the playthrough I did where I was role-playing as a black swordsman and really paying attention to item placement. Very Seat the Scaleless over here. Oh, and how I got the last item in Gideon's questline. Just think about which one that is. And that just, like, unlocked the lore for me. I was like, oh, this is exactly how you're supposed to understand the game. Like, this is it. The game is totally solvable. If you follow the fundamental... you get the fundamentals of the Golden Order. If you follow the fundamentals of the Golden Order, everything just makes sense. What are people saying in here? Don't believe it. First off flower, then fire ahead. Is there anything else in back here? No. We're just looking. We're just exploring a bit. Don't want to miss anything. So that was like... That just like... It just... You know, these games are treated as unsolvable. Like you won't be able to really figure out what's going on. But they give you the rules to just figure it out. And you might not get exact, but I think you can get pretty damn close to what the intended story is supposed to be, I think. And yeah, but I also think you know, it's important to use your imagination and come up with your own thing. Oh, hey, good thing we're under here. Miquella's lilies. Because that's the magic of doing the theorizing. So the next video I want to do is I kind of want to talk about like my 3 pillars of understanding Elden Ring's lore. Because, you know, the goal, I don't want everyone to believe all of my theories. I mean, I would like to, but I know that's not possible. But I would like more people to start thinking about the game, using kind of like this little like guiding principles or rule sets to help everything make sense. All right, so we got 3 Miquella's lilies and this guy with a key, and he's looking this way towards the tunnel. That's where the candelabra brought us. And by Miquella's lilies. So Miquella lilies, with also the wraith callers. So are they followers of Miquella? Sun realms. At least not even followers of Miquella, but faith in the Halig tree. Flowers signifying faith in the Halig tree. So, oh, that would make sense that these, the wraith callers, have faith in the Halig tree, in the holy tree. Miquella is associated with the holy tree, which is separate from the Erd tree. Separate from the Erd tree. This guy has Stone Sword key, and which direction is he looking? He has a key, and he's facing this direction. This is kind of where the candelabra was. It's directly at the Erd tree. Not sure about that one. It's also really foggy here now, so I can't even see that one. What's going on with... Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Holy moly! Hey! I didn't know this was here. What's that? What's that? Oh my goodness gracious. Is that one of those Iron Virgins? What are you doing over here? Holy moly. I didn't know... What's she doing here? I didn't know she was here. Wow. What a hidden enemy. She doesn't see me. You know what? I want to try something. Can I Bewitching Branch this thing? So let's just take a look at this thing. Oh my goodness. It's rolling on a ball. It's a piece of machinery. Chains and hooks and ball bearings. Cradling a baby with tiny arms. Snakes on the inside. 3 snakes each. Bad omen. Its weapons on its shoulders kind of make 4 arms to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has 2 arms holding a baby, and then 2 other arms. Very similar to the puppets and the marionettes. It looks like it's located on 2 ball bearings. What's controlling it? Probably some soul or rune or something. Okay, let's see if I can bewitch it. Okay, did that work? It cannot be bewitched. Okay. I wish I had more bewitching branches so I could test that on more things. This thing cannot be bewitched. You can see from her face, she's crying tears. So this is, she's tearing up, and she has a gem in the center of her head. Wait, let's try again. Long hair. What type of gem is that? Can't tell. Okay. So this is one of our Iron Virgins with snakes. Oh, I am not doing any damage to her. What about lightning? Lightning should be good, right? It's pretty good. Yeah, let's get Blessings Boon up. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep... Oh boy. Alright. What are you doing here? Well, we know that one is in the academy thanks to Patches. And he said that this is an Abductor Virgin, an Iron Virgin. And they used to have magic that would teleport people. So we'll have to learn who they're associated with after we teleport. It has snakes in it. So far, when we think snakes, we got to think Mimic's Veil, Marika's Mischief, because snakes are mimics, and the Mimic's Veil kind of looks like snake skin. Holding a baby, crying tears. We don't know any other women about tears yet, other than Renala and Marika. Marika gives out the sacred tears. Renala needs larval tears to be able to... Oh, geez. Renala needs larval tears, which are the core of creatures of mimicry known as silver tears, to be able to rebirth people. And she has a baby. Okay. She has a baby. So she's a mother figure, but she's an Abductor Virgin. So she can't have children. So she has to steal other people's children. Here's a myth. Here's a really cool myth I've seen lately. So Well, it's not a myth, but it's part of like Jewish mysticism or like ancient demonology. She's like the oldest demon, going back to the Sumerians, like I think 2000 BCE. Lilith. She has like a different name back then, but Lilith is. Forgive me if I'm wrong on this, because like, you know, I'm not a scholar, and I just was like looking at the Wikipedia pages and like watched a YouTube video or two. Lilith is supposedly, in some cases, she is a succubus. She's a demoness. She might murder children. She might steal children. She may be the first wife of Adam, who was not made from Adam's rib, but the same, but the same ground he was made out of, the same dirt that he was made out of. And she left the Garden of Eden because she didn't want to be subservient to Adam. But the interesting thing about her is the Black Moon Lilith, which is part of astrology. Just the idea of the black moon being tied to Lilith, which I don't really know much about astrology. It's when the moon is, it's not an actual phase of the moon. It's when the moon is a certain distance from the Earth. I think the furthest from the Earth, if I remember what I read. Yeah, something like that. But the idea of Black Moon Lilith, and Lilith being an abductor of children and maybe a murderer of children. So that I think is interesting, to say the least. So what say you? Does that interest you? Let's do that for you. Yeah. And the fact that she, you know, the only mothers that we know of in-game, imitation crab, anything actually down there? The only mothers that we have in-game so far is we have Marika, the goddess, vessel of the Elden Ring, and then we have Renala, whose children are demigods. Oh, I'll get that later. Well, we don't know if it became demigods, but they are demigods because Radigan... Well, we don't know actually how they're demigods. We don't know how they're demigods. But she has 3 children. Ranni, Renala... Or Ranni, Rykard, Radahn. Marika has Godwyn the Golden, Miquella Melania, and I think that's it. Godric is not one of her children, but he is part of the Golden Lineage, which are the offspring of Godric and Marika. Anything interesting in the architecture here? This has been cuckooed up. They're guarding the castle. They're defending it, or protecting the academy. Oh, and they have one of these things. So it was on their side. So are they must be allied with the fire monks then. And the fire monks, we actually don't know why they're here, but, you know, spoiler alert, they're looking for Radahn. We're not going to get that information until the very end of the game, so I'm just going to give it up now. Okay, so the Cuckoos are allied with the fire monks. Or they just have their technology. We don't know if they're actually allied with them. They might just have their technology. All right, see you, buddy. So who is the abductor version? Who is stealing children? Who is not having children and then stealing them? And who are they being stolen from? There's the Rose Church. But it has snakes. And the snake, like, is a mimic. Snakes are mimics. We find snails and they're actually snakes. This reminds me of snake skin. It's Marika's mischief. So is Marika... Oh, stone coffins. Get there. We have to hit those stone coffins, and we also have to hit underneath there to get that thing. What else do we see? There was Trina Lily's right there. Yeah, so who... Oh, goodness gracious. Finding an abductor virgin without extra lore. How terrible. How absolutely terrible. Hey. One of our finger readers. Oh, I don't want that to go away, so I should put that here. Gotta remember to pick that up. No eyes. She's blind. So she reads fingers. She can actually see us, though. Maybe she hears us. Much older than Enya. Much older than Enya. That's crazy that there was one there. Hiding. Waiting to abduct somebody. With the snakes. To steal them. I guess that's why that they abduct. The snake is stealing children. Ooh. The snake also could steal eggs? Do snakes steal eggs? They eat eggs. We're going to have to think on that. We're going to have to get more information on the abductor versions and snakes to see what we come up with. Wow, what time is it? Evening. Wow, it's so... Evening is beautiful in Liurnia. Holy moly. Sun is setting over there. Holy crap, it's pretty. Okay. What do you have to say for us?
Please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Oh, bless you. Oh. Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. But all you need do is snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor fool.
All right. Well, we know what that is. So let's go do it. The Academy will have to wait. Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, so Miquella's favor can be yours. Miquella's favor. If we think of... Favor is used also for the Erd Tree's favor. So Miquella's blessing can be yours. The all-hearing brute. That we learned was Ensha. We deduced that from Lieutenant the Albinauric. Let me get rid of this. So Lieutenant the Albinauric, she must have Miquella's favor too. At least in some way. Ensha, working for Gideon, is trying to get Miquella's favor. So he slaughtered the village of Albinaurics. Can I... Okay, no, I need a bow. Oh, I guess we'll have to use the magic arrow. Ash of Ward, charge forth. Quickly charge forward with the armament, hip carrying. Yeah, okay, so there was definitely an attack on the Academy. Maybe it was someone attacking the Cuckoos. Maybe the Cuckoos attacking someone else. Maybe it's older. It could be from the Liurnian Wars. I would lean towards the Liurnian Wars, probably. I don't know who is attacking the Cuckoos. They seem to be just like a defending force, in case anyone comes after the Academy. And we have no indication anyone else attacked the Academy. So I'm thinking Liurnian Wars. Okay, so Miquella's favor, the all-hearing brute, and we have to snatch it from the big pot. What? So we're going to go back past our imitation crabs, and we're going to go pick it up. Latenna is tied to Miquella's favor. There was that one Miquella Lily. A lot of Trina stuff. What does Gideon want from Miquella? Well, Well, we came from outside the lands between, and we had bewitching branches. That was our gift. So Miquella has influence outside of the lands between. But the Tarnished were banished when Godfrey was Elden Lord. Godfrey was Elden Lord. And Radagon's the second Elden Lord. And just based on you know, some deductions. You know, we don't have confirmation yet, but I think we know. Miquella is the child of Radagon America, who are he's the second Elden Lord. So how do we have bewitching branches if we came from outside the lands between, how can we have bewitching branches? Wow, he has 1 HP left. He has snakes on his tabard. Is he related to the Iron Virgins? We're gonna have to learn more about them. I think we'll figure out what he wants with the... So we're gonna get this, and then we'll go talk to Gideon about this whole nonsense.
Please no, dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
So that guy is using some Mimic's Veil magic, huh? Huh? Isn't that interesting?
Wait then, you're not one of them.
Just like Bach and the Demi-Humans.
What a relief.
He was old and dying, fading away.
Goodness me. I am Albus and Albinauric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished. The cursemongers have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemongers' hands.
Okay, keep it away from the all-hearing brute. Keep it away. Keep it away from Ensha. Keep it away from Gideon.
And if you should meet the young Albinauric Latenna, then please give it to her.
Give it to the young Albinauric Latenna. What is it that we have to give to her? So maybe that's why she's here. Join the medallions to operate the Grand Lift of Rold. We could see on... Actually, let's compare it to our other medallion have. First, let's look at the Dectus medallion. We see what I'm assuming is the Erd tree. A man with a staff with a crescent moon at the top. And on this side, we see a man with a square hat and a beak. Oh, this one, it looks like a bridge into a tower. That one kind of looks like multiple towers. Maybe a city. We see a different type of tree in the background. Different type of tree. That tree kind of looks more... kind of looks alien to me. It looks very alien. He has a tree staff. Right half of a split medallion depicting the Halig tree. Oh, so that's the Halig tree. Okay, we're seeing the Halig tree. Halig tree, seek a medallion. Brandishing the medallion with both halves conjoined will activate the Grand Lift of Rold, granting access to a hidden path. Okay, so the Halig tree is hidden. In other words, this secret medallion will guide the bearer to the land of Miquella's Halig tree. So it's Miquella's Halig tree. Miquella owns the Halig tree. Miquella's lily, a flower signifying faith in the Halig tree, which is Miquella's Halig tree. Thought to be beloved by the Empyrean Miquella in his youth. Well, just because it's his Halig tree, I just want to remind you, just because it's his Halig tree doesn't mean that it can't be older than him. He could gain ownership of the Halig tree afterwards.
A chosen land awaits us, Albinaurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latenna, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
What is her... So her purpose, wherever Latenna comes from... Wait. Fulfill her purpose. We we found an Albinauric woman who had a rhymed crystal bud. So she must have come from the north. Just like Latenna. And her purpose is to come down here to get the half of the medallion. However, the curse mongers got here first. Ensha and Gideon came here first, and they massacred the village looking for this medallion. So Latenna couldn't get it. Then Ensha finds Latenna, or vice versa, and he kills her wolf and maybe breaks her legs. We don't know that. It kills her wolf, and after looking for this medallion to get to the Halig Tree, it's a chosen land for the Albinaurics. It's a city. So at the Halig Tree is a city, much like Leyndell has Leyndell is the capital, the Erd Tree city. So we have a parallel, 2 trees. 2 trees with a city. 2. Not 3, 2. Not 3. Not 3. 2. Only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. So the old Albinaurics, these guys cannot make it to the Promised Land. Very similar, paralleling very similar to the Tarnished, actually. We could see a parallel to the Tarnished. If we think of our Homing Instinct painting, this, we kind of deduce this is representing the Tarnished coming back from the dead, taking a pilgrimage to the Erd Tree. That's what we're supposed to do. We have Melina, the Spectral Steed Whistle, and we're supposed to make pilgrimage to the Erd Tree. Part of this prophecy. The Albinaurics, kind of similar. They have a sacred tree that they're trying to get to, and it's Miquella's tree. We're trying to get to Marika's tree. But these guys are trying to get to Miquella's tree.
My legs will soon fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinaurics.
All right. The fate of the Albinaurics is just to fade away. Isn't that interesting? All right, let's go to the Roundtable Hold and see what's up. I'm not gonna fat roll, am I? Oh crap, I am. Uh-oh. Ensha of the Royal Remains. Uh-oh. Okay, let's take a look at you, buddy. You got a staff. What do you got on that staff? You got a... what's going on with you? The Royal Remains. Ensha of the Royal Remains. That's a gravity spell. What type of gravity magic, though? Do it again. Come on, do it again. Is it pull or push? Oh, he's trying to grab me. He's trying to be a Dark Wraith. Hey. How about your buddies? They don't seem to like that. All right, so he knows gravity magic, and he's got Kath's life drain ability. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. Oh my god, he killed me. Wait, do I lose my Great Rune? I didn't think he'd kill me. Where am I gonna go? I've never died to Ensha before. Do I lose the medallion? Where do I go? No, I don't. I didn't lose anything, actually. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. I've never had that happen before. All right. I'm back, buddy, and I'm not screwing around this time. That was revenge. I was screwing around last time. Great enemy felled. Well, the only difference there is we had... Oh, the clinging bone. You know, the only difference there was, We had, what do you call it? We had the Halo Tree Medallion. Alright, and that's going to cut it for this episode. Next episode will be a Roundtable Hold investigation episode, and then we'll head out to Latenna. Yeah, Roundtable Hold, then Latenna. Hey, I never noticed the Roundtable Hold is the symbol is infinity, over and over and over again. Never ends. Look at that. Infinity, 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 infinity. We're going to do Roundtable Hold, then we're going to do Latenna. Then we will get to the Academy. All right. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. You know the drill. Let's do the thing.